So today we're going to have a look at the acoustic R&B and Neo-Soul chord progression in Skeletons by Keshi, which is one of my favorite songs by Keshi. We're going to learn how to play it, and then as always we're going to also have a look at the music theory so that you guys can play it in different keys, understanding what you're playing. We will find many of the elements that we often describe on this channel as R&B and Neo-Soul elements, like the use of seventh chords like major sevenths, minor sevenths, obviously the diminished seven chords, the right hand techniques like blacks and arpeggios. So the riff is made by 4 chords: G major 7, B flat diminished 7th, B minor 7, F sharp minor 7. So the G major 7 is played by plucking 4 strings first, with the thumb on the low E string, and then index, middle and ring on the 4th, 3rd and 2nd string, and then plucking only 3 strings, so without the thumb, without the bass, like that. After that there is the first percussion, the percussion on the beat number 2. Then we're gonna move to the B flat diminished 7th, where you play a 4-note arpeggio. So we're playing the 5th, 4th, 3rd and 2nd string, one at a time. This is a single note arpeggio made by 4 16th note, followed by another percussion on 4, so like that. Now guys, you can play this with this fingering, with this fingering, with this fingering. It's literally up to you. Because I'm very much used to play the diminished 7 chords this way, I prefer to play the bass note with my 2nd finger and then use 3rd and 4th. But if you feel like using 1, 3 and 4, similar to a half diminished chord, that's completely up to you really. Then when we play the B minor 7, we do this. So we pluck 4 strings but without the 2nd finger. We then hammer on the 2nd finger, so again another element of the R&B and Neo-Soul guitar, the hammer-ons on these chords, and then we pluck 3 strings again, the D, G and B strings, like that, before getting another percussion. So far we've got the last chord, which is an F sharp minor 7, will go this way. 4-note arpeggios, 6th, 4th, 3rd and 2nd string, percussion, and after the percussion with the thumb just repeat the note F sharp, the bass note, like that. And then you can start again. So let's listen to it slowly. Okay guys, obviously you can play the F sharp minor 7 like I'm doing with the 2nd and 3rd finger, or you can play just this classic F sharp minor 7, or you can play the same position I was playing, maybe with thumb and 1st finger. That's absolutely identical. It sounds absolutely the same. So now if we listen to the chord progression a touch quicker to get closer to the real tempo, it goes like... So many things that sound really groovy, the plucking, the arpeggios, the fact that we play a diminished 7th, the hammer-on here, the bass that we repeat after the percussion at the end. So many things that make it super, super groovy. Now, as promised, let's have a look at the chord analysis. We start with a G major 7, as we said, and you might think that we are in the key of G major, but we are not. The key is actually B minor, and G major 7 is the flat 6 major 7, a typical chord that you find all the time in this style. I recently released, I think a couple of weeks ago, another video talking about very popular chord progressions in R&B and Neo-Soul, and we were saying that flat 6 major 7 followed by a 5-7 altered going to a 1 minor is super common, and effectively this is exactly what is going on here, although you don't go through the 5 as a dominant 7 chord, but you actually apply what we call the secondary diminished 7 substitution. So you replace the 5, which would have been an F sharp 7 altered, for instance F sharp 7 flat 9, you replace it with the 4 notes that you get when you take off the root note, and therefore this gives you a diminished 7th chord, for instance a B flat diminished 7th chord. Now what that means is, after playing the flat 6 major 7, when we go to this chord, if we keep in mind we are in the key of B, the note A sharp or B flat effectively is the 7th degree, and you could write down the chord analysis as 7 diminished 7th, that's absolutely fine, but the function of this chord, so if we talk about functional harmony, we are talking about a dominant function, and particularly that would be a 5-7 flat 9 rootless, so the same as playing, you know, an F sharp 7 altered but without the note F sharp, and what you get, like we said, is this diminished 7th chord. So flat 6 major 7, 5-7 altered without the root, or if you prefer 7 diminished 7th, 1 minus 7. Okay, you get back to the tonic, which is the 1 minus 7, the B minus 7, and then after that you finish on another chord of the key, which is F sharp minus 7, the 5 minus 7. Okay, so we've got flat 6 major 7, we've got the 7 diminished 7th as basically the upper part of a 5-7 altered, okay, rootless, then you go to the 1 minor, and you're gonna finish on the 5 minus 7. So flat 6 major 7, 7 diminished 7th, or upper part of a 5-7 altered, 1 minus 7, 5 minus 7. So if you want to take this chord progression elsewhere, okay, for instance, you want to say I'm not in the key of B anymore, I want to go in the key of D minor, okay, so this will be my 1 minor. All you have to do is, starting from the flat 6 major 7 of D minor, which is B flat, and get this, then you go to the 7, which is C sharp, and you make it diminished 7th to basically be the upper part of an A7 altered, okay, then D minus 7 is your 1, A minus 7 is your 5 minor, okay, so together. And that's exactly the same, just in the key of D minor. Right guys, that's all for this quick lesson. Please let me know in the comments if you have any questions, or if you would like to see another song in a breakdown lesson like this one. If you want to support this channel, think about becoming a patron. It's something that you can do by clicking the link in the description below and having a look at the rewards that you can get on my Patreon page. Thanks for watching guys, have a great day.